I'm Reed Evans. I'm the Mississippi State 4-H Environmental Science Specialist. Today we'll be discussing the state championship event for our hunting and outdoor skills competition. We have Mr. Steve Tucker here. He's a level 2 hunting instructor out of Pontotoc County. Appreciate you coming here on set with us, and I'm going to turn it over to you, Mr. Steve.
Well, thank you. The hunting discipline to me is something that's, of course, really passionate. I went to school to learn about forestry and wildlife, and of course, wildlife in Mississippi is important. If we think about our district match, we have wildlife ID, wildlife knowledge, shoot, don't shoot scenarios, and a couple years ago we added archery into it, a little 3D archery course. So a couple different things about the state championship is that we do a 22 rifle. They shoot at 2D silhouettes or targets. They're going to shoot at 25 yards, 35 yards, and at 50 yards. They shoot one round at each target, so there's 5 targets at each one of those distances. Probably the next thing would be the compass course, where they get to transverse across the landscape. And they have to be able to pace and understand how far they have traveled as they walk and be able to stop at the appropriate distance to make it back to a certain location.
Would be the type of compass they would need.
It would be beneficial to have that.
Yes. Right. Shoot, don't shoot scenarios.
That's right.
Just like a district.
Just like at district, but we've expanded on that a little bit more, and it goes throughout the whole course. So each one of the stations on the 3D side will have a shoot, don't shoot scenario to it. Just to always, when I'm out hunting, I look in front of the target, I look at the target really closely, and I look behind the target, because ultimately we want to be safe.
That's right. All right, let's jump into the wildlife ID part of it, and we have several things.
That's right. They're going to need to be able to identify the mammals and avian species, the upland and the waterfowl birds found in Mississippi. Of course, Reed's holding up the skull of a black bear. We've got 2 subspecies of black bear in Mississippi. They just have to be able to identify that it's a black bear.
Several other.
That's right. They need to be able to tell the difference between a red fox, which is what Reed has in his hand right now, and then the gray fox. And once you know the difference, it's really easy to tell them apart.
So they need to know specifics.
That's right.
Not just it's a fox. It's got to be
they need to
difference between.
They need to know the name.
All right.
All right. So they need to know the difference in the waterfowl that's out there as well, like the black duck, and the mallard. So they look really similar. Got some similar colors on there, but there's some differences as well. And then if we look at the blue-winged teal and the northern shoveler, both of them really similar, especially on the color patterns. The biggest thing is going to be the difference in size.
All right. And written exam.
That's right, the written exam. Written exam is going to come from a couple different books that they have access to or should have access to, like the NRA guide, the Mississippi
ID guide,
and then the Hunter Ed book. All that information will be found from there, and that's where it's pulled from every year.
What about awards? So we have a day 1 leader award. We have a day 2 leader award for those activities for day 1. And this is a 2-day event, by the way. It's a Friday, Saturday event. It's like a lot of our other disciplines there for the state championship. But then we have an overall leader, and then a 2nd, 3rd place, or 2nd through 5th place awards we give out on the final day after all of the events have been completed. So, also make sure you're familiar with our publication 2751. It's our 2025 state championship rule book. Make sure you're familiar with everything we've discussed here today. But you can find this on our website, extension.msstate.edu, or you can contact your local county extension agent there to get a hard copy of it. But another thing, you also have to have a minimum of 2 hours. We need to discuss that. We need to have another minimum of 2 hours of additional practice from the district competition to the state championship. But they also have to have a minimum of 8 hours of rifle, because you should have already had your 8 hours of archery, leading up to the district competition. But you have to have an additional 8 hours of rifle instruction with a certified rifle volunteer coach. So, all right. Anything I'm missing there?
Just that everybody that's going to be on the range is going to be certified instructor for that discipline. So you're going to have a certified hunting instructor that's going to be out there with you during the test, certified archery, and certified rifle. So we're watching.
Yep. All right. With that, good luck and safe shooting.